What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the show. I'm your host, Leo, and today we are diving into something that literally runs our entire lives but remains a complete mystery to most of us: electricity. I was watching this course by George Luckwu earlier, and it got me thinking about how much we take for granted when we turn a key or flip a switch. Joining me today to break this down is our resident Sparky genius, Peter. Peter, how's it going, man?
Hey, Leo. I'm doing great. Happy to be here. And you're right, George's approach is awesome because he starts exactly where everyone should, at the atomic level.
Right. That's where it got intense for me. He started talking about atoms, and suddenly I'm back in high school chemistry. He mentioned protons, neutrons, and electrons. Why do we care about the tiny stuff when we just want to fix a car?
Ha! I get it. But look, it's all about the electrons. Think of them as the currency of electricity.
The currency, okay.
George shows that diagram where you have the nucleus with protons and neutrons, and then those electrons orbiting on the outside. When an atom is in equilibrium, it's stable. But electricity, the kind we use, happens when those electrons start moving from one atom to another.
So, like a game of musical chairs?
Exactly. When an atom loses an electron, it becomes positive, a cation. When it gains one, it's negative, an anion. That imbalance is what creates the potential for flow.
Okay, so George then moved into the big three, the stuff you see on every multimeter: voltage, current, and resistance. He used some cool analogies there. Can you simplify that for us?
For sure. Think of a water pipe. Voltage, measured in volts, is the water pressure. It's the push or the force that wants to get the electrons moving.
Right, the pressure.
Current, in amperes, is the actual flow of water through the pipe. It's the volume of electrons passing through.
Mm-hmm.
And resistance, in ohms, is like a kink in the hose or a narrow pipe. It's what tries to slow the flow down.
And he mentioned Ohm's law. I remember seeing the formula V equals R times 1. Is that basically the golden rule of electricity?
It really is. It's the mathematical relationship between those three. If you increase the voltage or the pressure without changing the resistance, your current, the flow, goes up.
That makes sense.
If you add resistance, the flow goes down. George shows this really well by drawing out circuits, showing how a battery pushes electrons through a conductor to power a load, like a light bulb.
It's fascinating because in the video, he even shows how electrons move through a copper wire. It's not just magic, it's physics.
Precisely. And for anyone getting into automotive repair or electronics, if you don't understand that push and pull of the electrons, you're just guessing.
You're just guessing.
George's course lays that foundation so you can actually diagnose why a component isn't working, instead of just swapping parts.
Man, I feel smarter already. Peter, thanks for stopping by to shed some light, pun intended, on this.
Anytime, Leo. Keep those circuits closed, guys.
That's it for today. Next time, we might look into how to actually use a multimeter without blowing anything up. See ya!